Hello and welcome. You're watching Cricbuzz Comm Box at the end of the 10 overs in England's chase of 113 with me, Mr. Ajay Jadeja. AJ, welcome along. And AJ, the chase hasn't gone to plan for England, it would seem, or perhaps Afghanistan have bowled really well and delayed what seemed inevitable at the halfway mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to understand because you watch England play the way they played throughout the year. You would have expected him to have a different approach. The approach has been totally different. It's heartening for me because people like me, old timers, look at, you got to play every game differently, different opposition, different conditions. So in that sense, yes, nice, but is there a confusion in the England camp? Because they wasted a lot of time today.
They have. Those 2 wickets to fall were, of course, to Fazlullah Farooqi and Fareed Ahmed. But the one thing that's very striking in that bowling card for Afghanistan, AJ, is the fact that Rashid Khan, your top bowler, in a very small defence of a very small target, hasn't really bowled that much. He's only bowled 2 overs and the second one only coming in the 10th over.
Yeah, I think, one, the conditions are different. So, you want to get as many overs as seamers can get. Farooqi had swung the ball as well, so they carried on with him. Then Mujib's bowled, the 3 overs from the other end. So I can understand that. But, yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, at that total, if you're looking to win a game, you want to, use every resource that you have. But I think maybe because the way England's also approached the game, it's allowed Nabi to, not hold him back, but not use him, right away, straight away, or say, if they'd got to 40 for no loss in, say, 5 overs or something, then he would have said the game's running away. England's taking their time, Nabi's taking their time. I think we're all just...
we're all waiting for the time.
Yeah, and it's like going through the motions.
But why is it so, AJ? I mean, you look at that batting lineup, you look at those names. Why are they batting at this strike rate? Has the bowling been exceptionally good?
I think they've been okay. Nothing that can hold these guys back. Maybe it's the start of the tournament. They want to take their time, but it's unlike this England team. That's what I'm saying. It's a different style of play. We saw Australia, lose that game this morning, but they carried on the way they, they've been wanting to play.
Yeah,
whether you like the style or not, that's a different story. But they've carried on. Whereas here, you see a slight change with the approach that England shown against this total. Maybe it's got to do something with the last series that they had in Pakistan, because they lost a couple of games because of the approach that they didn't change when they were chasing a smaller total. So sometimes the past, dictates how you, probably play in today's time or in today's game. But I'm still surprised. I still am surprised the way England's approached this game, especially after what's happened to Australia at the start of the day. So maybe they're not looking at the entire tournament and they're looking at one particular thing. And that's how English are, aren't they? Once they decide they want to do something,
they'll do it like that.
Then they do it like
change
that.
it. 51. Yeah, so they need 50 of the last 59. I just see that on the Cricbuzz app. 50 of the last 59. Nabi is bowling right now. They still have a lot of batting in the tank. But would they send in someone like a Liam Livingstone if another wicket falls to just finish it?
Yeah, I mean, they've got enough batting. The Harry Brooks is a fabulous player. Moeen Ali is good. Livingstone's good. I think all of them play at that rate. But, even Josh Buttler and Hales do play at a different rate. But today they've been different. So I think maybe one thing I would say is Ben Stokes come back after a long time. He would probably take those balls that, you remember our... opening batsman keeper, KL Rahul, who took 39 balls. So you sometimes need to take a few balls to get into the game. So with him, I'm fine. But with the guys who've been playing regularly at that strike rate and the fear that they've put into the opposition, maybe they think it's not required. This is one of those days that you don't put this data into your mind. Watch the game, end of the game, carry on.
Yeah, correct. So, will Afghanistan delay the inevitable further? Will England gun it down very quickly? We'll, of course, see you at the end of the game with Cricbuzz Live. That's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Thank you, AJ, for joining us. Thank you to all of you as well. We'll see you super soon.